Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our 365-day broadcast this year, where we get a year. I'm your host, Zonavox, and today is going to be a pretty slow, laid-back day. Because the mission's pretty much impossible, there's no way to do with the invisible dodos and everything else. I'm going to be spending today kind of bagging up a lot of our old bases and such. So anything that needs to go, we'll be getting rid of and breaking down whatever I need to, and then from there, we'll I don't know, we'll figure it out. So tomorrow's Lost Island happens at 5 p.m. our time, so with the 50 gigabyte update, most likely it'll start working roughly about the time when the stream should normally start. So pick up this dodo and shuffle you around here. No, I got some more ready to go. Okay. Hopefully you guys are doing all right. Dodos, that's not enough. There's not enough dodos. I mean, there's enough dodos for right now. I mean, huh? I'd love to do these dolphins, but I just do not have the time for them. I may end up giving these dolphins over to Easty. They have better stats than what he's working with, and I think he'd do a better job breeding. So, probably end up giving those to him. The game has to lag a little bit. Listen, I'm no Dodo Whisperer, so it's certainly enough Dodos for now. And the game's already lagging a little bit. I don't know what you're talking about. The game's already got unnecessarily large amounts of lag. Like, I can't even put this egg into my incubator. Alright, let's check any of these. Nope, not good enough. Nope, no mutation, no mutation, no mutation, no mutation. No mutation, no mu... Oh! Okay, so this female has a mutation into health. Okay, okay. One mutation into health, so slot 7 it is. Hey, Flip. Okay, and slot 8, no mutation. Okay, we'll grab all of these fertilized eggs. And then we'll move the male dodo over here, because we do have a mutation. I want to cultivate that mutation. No mutations, no mutations. No, no, no. Nothing. Slot 7 was the health mutation. Okay. So we'll keep everything in slots, but we'll destroy everything but slot 7. Alright, then after this we'll just go transfer stuff off and go upload the mech. Start breaking down some stuff.
Tearing down bases?
Yeah, mainly I'm probably gonna tear down everything in the extinction base, minus the base that's all the way up top, and kind of minimize what's there. Yeah, since, I mean, from here on out, we're going to be on Lost Island. It'd be a lot easier to go ahead and only maintain one or two bases. You know, Genesis 2 can go completely down. We don't really need it anymore.
Well, I'll recycle that base like I've already done. So the base you're using was built out of Gen 1 and Valgaro. Not Valgaro.
Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and bring a lot of that stuff over to the island and start bringing things there for the giveaways.
Speaking of the island, I still want to run the mech. Try the mech.
Sure. I mean, I'll be there quite a bit today, so if you want to hop over there and then
Do you have any element over there?
we have all of 4 element left.
Or element?
But
Do you
I do
any
have
element dust?
I have some dust here, but that's about it. So I'd have to transfer dust.
I'm figuring I'd need about 10 element in the thing. I don't know if I would use that much.
I'd have to break this element down to dust at a terminal, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Yeah, I mean, I can break down my own shards and stuff for their element.
I mean, I could transfer stuff over. Just need
That's
to.
about 25%. I think 400 element will get you 100 element.
Okay, creature is. Let's upload Zaku. Alright, in the cloud now. 16 days left, and then there's 2 days. Well, pretty much today is you can safely consider it the last day of progress. From here on out, we'll be doing stuff for the stream itself. Just enjoying and going out and doing stuff. Man, what a terrible return. 200 dust for every element. Hey Naomi, welcome back. How you doing? Probably grab all of that dust and convert it over. I think the hardest part is going to be grabbing that 16,000 element and converting it down to dust. That's gonna suck.
You can convert it all?
I want to convert like as much as I can. I mean, I'm giving away everything. Everything that can be given away is going to be given away. You know, the only things I'll probably keep are a breeding set of Gigas, a breeding set of Rexes, maybe my personal things to give to you guys, but that's about it. Okay, that's good. Hopefully it managed to go ahead and stable you out.
I decided to test something, and that milk, I think there's still like 20 milk left. It hasn't
Yeah.
gone. I just threw out a couple wyverns, threw the milk in it, and it's still there, so.
Hmm.
And 30% raised.
Yeah, it'd be definitely a good way to go ahead and get some stuff raised. That's for sure. You know, because you can just go ahead and leave it out there, and
Yeah. Literally, I don't even have to pay attention to it anymore.
yep,
Oh, it's got low food? Whatever.
yeah.
It'll probably get fixed tomorrow.
Who knows? Maybe. But I haven't seen anything about a boss on
Yeah,
Lost
I've been
Island,
trying to
so
look any information about the boss, and there is nothing about it.
man, can you imagine if it's a completely new boss? That'd be great. Yeah, I can't say I'll be too mad about like the position I'll be ending the stream in. I mean, yeah, it's not exactly ideal, but it's not terrible.
Technically, you have beat every boss.
Yeah, yeah, that I have. I've beaten every boss. I just wanted to get that alpha difficulty.
Yeah, you're missing out on one difficulty that probably in a month will be fixed, which will be like too late.
Yeah.
But
It's only have to be careful with it though, because yeah, from what I went ahead and just read up on it when you told me, and yeah, it seems like it's one of those things from the good old opiates family and all what they have. So one of those small problem childs. Okay, let me. Just gonna carry a bunch of. I hate how the only way to like withdraw stuff is to like grab it all. You can't just like grab a smidgen of it. I do not.
I want to still have the option where I could just hit the take all, but it only takes all to what I can carry. Yeah. And now, like, if you try to, like, well, you can either black weight or you can only go just up to what it'll let you take out, which is usually half the amount.
Okay, deposit priority. Change to withdrawal. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll only be 7. I may as well just take it all 132,000 element dust. Let's just move it all at once. The difficulty gets harder every time you beat the boss. I mean, that's what the levels of difficulty are. The gamma, beta, and alpha. That's what they are. I think it does do more damage, not just the health. Because I know that the dragon, like take for instance the dragon, its bite does lower amounts of damage on the lower ones. So it does increase. It's just not exponential like the health is. No, no idea. Let's see. Yeah, I can't hear anything on your side, so I thought you meant like the wild dinos. Okay. Game certificates. No, no, no. The game itself doesn't get harder. That would be pretty cool. I would actually really like. I like when games do that, where if you fight a boss, everything gets harder, like, and you beat it.
Like a
Yeah.
progressive difficulty, depending on
Yeah,
the
I think
levels.
progressive difficulty is interesting. And I've encountered a couple games that have had that, and man, they're really tough, but I really enjoy that kind of difficulty. Yeah. There's been a couple games that I've run into something like that. Oh shit. I just realized something. I have to learn this element and element dust, or I'm not going to be able to move anywhere when I get to the island. Unstable element. There we go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it could be worse. You could be looking at like new worlds queues. Also, no, we don't need any help moving things because I'm just going to be going over to like the island and moving stuff there, and then well, actually, I think I'm going to start at extinction because that would it's and work my yeah, I guess work my way backwards. That would probably work. Come back and forth, back and forth. Hopefully, I don't crash on the way. You guys may actually see a few crashes, and if I do end up crashing, if it hasn't been some obnoxiously long time, I'll probably end up starting again. Getting everything packed up for giveaways and such to make it easier, so it's one less thing I have to check on. Yep, so pretty much everything will be moved over to the island, and then when time comes, well, I mean, I'll leave the dinos and such here. Um, yep, yep, that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna move everything into vaults and stuff like that, and then yep, that'll be how it's done. How's your day been so far? It's been all right. Oh,
Don't
yeah,
forget, you
yeah,
gotta convert that all into dust before you transfer it over.
yeah. I already have 132,000 dust on me. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know how I'm gonna go ahead and convert all of that. I may just leave the Deddy boxes. Yeah, but that's like 16,000 worth of dust. That's almost enough for me to just convert it to just buy something else with hard element. Because I'm pretty sure there are not many people sitting on that much element. Maybe I can just turn it into like a bunch of mechs or something. Just start. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Probably not too much. I think I brought everything over. So, all right. So we're gonna start with um. Let me think. Well, I mean, since we're giving it all away, I mean, I don't really care if anybody knows what server I'm at. So, do you guys care? Okay, great. So we'll just make this simple. I don't even have to stop the broadcast, guys.
Gonna
Now
float
you
them into
guys,
here.
now you guys know where I was this whole time, even though some of you already knew where I was this whole time. uh, well, I know you don't care what server I'm on, Joe. I'm talking about, like, I gotta ask my tribe mates, you know? At the end of the day, they're the ones who are gonna keep playing. I'm, as I always say, just a visitor.
Hello, I'm HLNA, a fractal personality designed to be your guide. Just listen to me and you won't get yourself killed. Probably. I'm new at this too. Any landing you can walk away from is a good one, huh?
Okay, let me
Welcome to the Genesis
craft
simulation.
one
Here you'll be
element
tested
to
across
move
5
around.
biomes, each with
Have to
its own
sit here for a
dangers
while.
and rewards. I'll be with you every step of the way. Interact with me when you want to teleport from one biome to another, or when you want to spend some of the hexagons you'll earn for completing missions. Those missions are how the simulation tests you. How you'll prove you're the ultimate survivor. First though, we have some exploring ahead of us. Ready to go?
Alright, now I just gotta wait until this thing, like, decays. And I'll have like 800 element here to figure out what to do with as well. Did you ever get your Patreon sorted? I didn't. As much as I'd love to go ahead and sit down, I just never had the time to figure out what to do with my Patreon. So, never got sorted. I'd love to go ahead and be like, yeah, here's my stuff, send me some money, you know, get finger guns. But, nah. I will, however, when I have time over this coming week of break, I should be able to go ahead and get that set up. Yes, Joe, I remember you found me on Extinction. Let's become a member. All right, yeah, I'll get it set up as soon as I go ahead and figure something out for it. Also, like I said, I really don't know what to give people. I don't know what people would be interested in. So, just like, okay. Alright, let's go ahead and, grab this element. Go download our, tech mech here. Do we have a box for dust? So I can park this all somewhere right now. Let me just convert this poly box to dust for now. Alright, so we'll just deposit all of that dust for the moment, then get this element going. Alright, creatures. I made it to season rank 1014 and power level 1373 on Destiny. Oh, nice. Rank 1014. Holy shit. I don't even understand how people get their ranks that high. That just sounds crazy to me. Are you on PC or console? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That sounds wonderful. Ah. Yeah. Hmm. XP grinding weekly, bounties, pinnacles each week, and they're on Xbox. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Is there a catalyst for it yet? Okay, is it that Wolfpack rounds you were telling me? That's pretty cool. Uh, you can add me if anyone is on Xbox or PC. It's crossplay. I've always played on PlayStation. That's where my group originally met up and everything. You know what? I'm always disappointed that like Division turned into what it did because I really enjoyed Division. I just feel like it just stopped being fun. It turned into a massive grind. Hmm. Yeah. Hold on, I'm on the phone. 1 second.
Yeah. How about him?
All right, I'm back. I don't know why I'm packing up any of these stone things. Guess I just don't want to leave pollution everywhere. Yeah.
If you got dinos out, it doesn't matter what you got built because after 7 days, those dinos are gonna expire.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just remove it all. Not worry about playing video games. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Also, guys, seriously, Y'all need to go ahead and pick up Among Us, because that shit comes out tomorrow. So we can do some of that bullshit. So don't forget. Yeah, look, I would love to go ahead and play some really terrible Among Us gameplay. I'd be more than happy to. Oh my god.
First class.
Yeah, first class.
That one looks a little bit better.
I would love to go ahead and play some of that shit with you guys. I would.
So
Oh
that has a
shit, so if you have
pretty
stuff in
bad-
the... Ah, it doesn't automatically pull it. Damn it. Okay. Just found out I have to empty out my, my benches and stuff in volts first, because otherwise it just drops it. My god, 26 stacks of metal. About another 20-something stacks of metal. Let's see what else we got out here. Yep. Let's see, primitive guns. Hey, look, a bunch of basilisk saddles. Gonna need those. May not be the greatest, but they still are saddles. I put that onto the mech. I'll just leave the gates up. I'll take the tech gate, but then after everything else, I'll just leave up here. I'll leave the vaults where they are. Whoever's lucky enough to get all that metal. Okay, this vault can go. Among Us is on PS4. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow. Get you some Among Us. Like, I will be more than happy to play with people. I love Among Us. I think it's a phenomenal game. Mafia-style games are great. I love those kind of games. Alright, start packing up all the tech ceilings. Man, crazy to think that, like, my whole journey began, like, not even that long ago. Not even that long ago. A whole year has passed, and it doesn't even feel like it. Yeah, if there's anything that won't go in, I'll just have to leave it here. Like this grill, I think, took damage somewhere along the way. Oh yeah, some of these windows took damage because the damn magma's attacking the base constantly. One wall-mounted trophy. What do we have for a wall up here? For a mount? Oh, we didn't have anything. We moved the wall mount stuff elsewhere. Okay. I need one black pearl to be able to repair this thing to move it. Did you know if I will have to buy Lost Island to play like the other maps? No, Lost Island will be free. So you will
Got
not
some
have to
hexagons
buy
you're
it.
keen to spend?
I see they confirmed
Cheers,
as
Survivor.
Fjord or whatever is this next one coming out.
Yeah.
Spring. Like March or April, I think, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit, I forgot I have so much stuff in this. Oh no, I made a big boo-boo. I forgot I have so many things in the replicator right now. Alright, I'll just start throwing it all out and grabbing it. And... Lily says hello, Flip.
Hello.
Withdrawal stack. Oh, I need to put some of this stuff away. You need a new map? So what maps have you been playing? I can think of a couple, like, maps that would be interesting. Glacius is probably one of the maps that I think would be the coolest to play on. I think Glacius looks really cool.
Yeah, that's the one I find most interesting.
Mm-hmm. Got some pretty nice stuff in here. We'll pick all that up and... Alright, have to wait until that decays. You've been paying Pugnacia Cluster with Fjordur Center and Olympus. Just finished the Pugnacia bosses. So, have they introduced any, like, new bosses in any of the other maps? In any of the free ones, aside from Crystal?
I have no idea.
Pugnacia boss fight crashed the cluster twice. Oops. It's not your fault the cluster couldn't handle it. Alright, put some of these in here. Man, that's a cheap saddle. Only 12,466 metal and some change for a magma saddle, a 143. Oh, that's not bad at all. Alright, let me go deposit all this in here. It still has so much weight. These things are crazy how much weight they can carry. Fjordur has some mini bosses. Ragnarok also has mini bosses. But as for new bosses, the mod maps are limited to the extensive dev kit, I imagine. I think still the amount of effort people have put into a lot of these things is still pretty cool. Also, I have my window open, so if you guys hear some stuff in the background, that's why. Crop plots. Do I have anything in the chem benches? Probably. Pugnacio's boss was a hippo, which was horrific. A hippo? That sounds hilarious. I'm sure it was probably extremely tough, but, you know, still pretty funny.
That's interesting.
Oh, let me see what's in here first. I know that this one is fine. But I gotta see what's in here. Some crystals, some blueprints. Okay. Regular stuff. Let's move all that. I'm probably gonna end up putting down a whole bunch of vaults for all the stuff that we have. 300 riot shields galore. So many riot shields. Listen, if there ever was a time to test that double thing with riot shields, this is definitely it with the amount of riot shields I have.
No, that shield thing was crap.
Well, they tore through your shield like way quickly, but like.
Well, I could only defend from the front, and so anything.
Oh, and everything was surrounding you anyway.
Yeah. So it was. I wasn't in the right spot. I got lifted up off the ground. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That was a disaster.
Okay, let's see. We have a bunch of tech in here. Moon stuff. Tech grenade. Send you screenshots. All right. So it was spider, monkey, manticore, dragon, and then uber hippo. That sounds wonderful. Let's see. A 128 Mastercraft. An aberrant sword. Some various boots and stuff. Primitive hazmat. Okay, so we can just leave this here. Like, the only thing worth it would be this Mastercraft tech rifle, and I'll just pull that out. Put that in there. Alright. And what do we have in the last one? 141.2 tech bow. 570 riot boots. That's not bad at all. And the rest garbage. Okay. So I think we can pack all this other stuff because none of this will be great. Let me see what kind of riot we have in here. Nope, nothing fancy. Alright, so we'll go ahead and pack up all of these. Oh, I can't pack that up because of the other piece that's broken. I don't have the cementing paste. I'm sure I have it somewhere. I can literally just buy it. What am I doing with my life?
G'day, Survivor. Got some hexagons you're keen to spend? Let's do this again.
Okay. Oh, you can't pick up, You can't pick up loadout mannequins. Okay.
No, you cannot.
That's, rather unfortunate. So I guess I'll just have to leave them there. That's fine. Man, packing up this whole base is painful. Because some of it I can pack up, others I can't. Because I need repairs on them. I'll leave all these shards here for whoever gets it. Not too worried about them. Smithy. What's in here? Ocean platforms and blueprints and wooden platform blueprints. That could go for somebody who really needs them and just doesn't have access. Okay. We'll leave the vaults here. Somebody's lucky day, I guess. Not too worried about them. What's in this chem bench? Motor heads. Beta and gamma motor heads. Bunch of spark powder. Grab the tech bed. What else is here? I think we have a couple volts here. Yeah, we'll carry them out. Man, moving a base takes a while, doesn't it?
Not as long as it used to.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Plus, not having to, like, completely wreck everything, too, is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll carry this vault. We'll put everything next to the transmitter here. Good night. All right, you'll catch you later. Thanks for popping in. Any other vaults? Probably the ones over here. Let me see if there's anything worth taking from these vaults. Lots of weapons. Okay, light armor, a whole bunch of broken stuff in here. A whole bunch of fishing poles in this one. I guess someone will get lucky with that. Then a bunch of saddles in here. Nothing too fantastic. Oh, that's a tropo, not a... Okay, so... Nope, all good. Plenty of mega shellin saddles. Alright, so we can leave these over there. Start moving everything from the mech into these things. Because that'll be something I'll have to... That'll take a very concerted effort to gather everything from all the servers into one place, so... In the meantime, I'll just pack these up and slowly move them. One of those cautious players where I analyze everything, always over-preparing, over-searching, try and stay away from other survivors. But I'll kill with no hesitation if I think you're dangerous to me or my dinos. Yeah, it's a good way to keep you and your dinos safe. What was in the cooker pot? Just a couple bits of armor. I'm gonna go out and get some berries real quick. Genesis, I will not miss you. You were cool when I first got here, but I can't say I have enjoyed my time in Genesis. That's our local drag racers. Every fucking night. Constantly. And the police ain't doing shit about it either. Ascendant Hippo. 424 million health. Wow, that is crazy. Can you imagine? That's a real boss fight.
They're like, what's too much? That's not enough.
That's a serious boss fight is what that is. Alright, let's continue moving stuff here. Bunch of tech walls. May end up taking those with me. Basilisk saddles, I'll have to take those too. I'll definitely leave the bunk beds here, so that way I can come back for them when I need them. But it was fun. We basically lost everything except our mounts. Sounds fun. Those are the good kind of boss fights. The ones where, you know, you're pretty much just... You're struggling to go ahead and accomplish the goal, but once you finally do, it feels great. Alright, come on, lag. There's no reason for this. I just realized you can only transfer it to one server a day, right? Your mounts?
Yeah, unless they're in a cryopod, then you just...
Shit. Well, I can buy a cryopod and then just move it. Okay, I didn't think about that.
Welcome to the Hexagon Exchange. Let's do this again.
It's not packing up, or what's going on here? Oh, I guess this piece, for some odd reason, is connected to all of that. That would explain it. I guess everything that's left over here is just gonna chill. We'll leave the beds. Yeah, one of our buddies died and missed out on the Ascension trophy, but then the server crashed again. When it reloaded, he had it. You gotta love the great glitches that actually work sometimes. Alright, we'll just leave everything else that's here. I'm not too worried about it. I'll come back for the mech here. Well, let's grab everything that's in here and then go put this all away. Bag up the mech real quick so I can make sure its timer starts. Okay, so we're looking at 8 minutes and something. 8 minutes and change. Alright, so we'll drop all of this here because I can't use any of that element. Then let's go ahead and grab, how much do I have in my pants left? 48. Should be more than enough. Grab all of this dust. Alright, now we just gotta chill for the next 8 minutes until we're ready to go. See, something like that sounds fun. I would love, like, or even a mode where, like, in, Play as a Dino, I wish that that had come over to console and to official. That'd have been so fun. I would have loved to have played Play as a Dino. Are you going to do another Arc challenge later in the future? I don't know. Frankly, I think Arc 1, like, I've done everything there's to do here. You know, minus the Alpha Boss. I've done everything. You know, survive the Arc is the only thing I'm missing. The Alpha Boss, you know, see some of the other maps, take on the Wyron Queen, the Lava Golem. So there are still things I could do, but as for, like, main storyline, I'm literally missing 2 things. So I don't really see much of a reason to come back to Arc for the future. I mean, I'll probably come back for map releases and stuff, because I can just go in with my character, who's still going to be there. They'll just be uploaded in data. Download myself into the map, give it like a good week or 2 for the new maps, just to show everybody, you know, here's how you do it, here's what's available and all of that stuff. But yeah, other than that, I can't see too much reason to come back to Arc until Arc 2 comes out. And even then, I'll probably only give Arc 2 between 4 and 6 months. Just because everything will be done by then. And since it took us about 4 months to get off the island, I think with the speed that we're moving, we should be able to easily get off of finish whatever bosses they have by that point. I think 4 months is plenty of time, but I think 6 months is pretty good. So when Arc 2 comes out, you can expect to see another Arc thing there. But now I may come in just for new maps. That's about it.
I think they're planning on releasing new maps like every 2-3 months.
After 2-3 months. Well, in the middle of my Minecraft challenge, like, I can see coming back really quick to do something. Like, because the Minecraft challenge I have coming up is not going to be anywhere near as stringent as every single day, constantly. Of course, you can expect the same, you know, live streams you've come to love. Gotta head off for a bit. Happy base packing. Alright, catch you later, Lily. So yeah, it'll be the same streams you've come to love. No editing, everything all over the place like it normally is. Just kind of playing the game. But yeah, it's pretty much how it'll be. I guess somebody cleared out our unlocked transmitter. I left it unlocked, but it only had a couple pants and some other stuff. I wasn't expecting anybody to come over and clear it out. But I should know better. No big deal. It's just in case somebody gets locked in here. They have a way out. Let's see. Yeah, we'll be going to Extinction after this. Pack up Extinction. I had to bring a Volt from up top. Actually, you know what? Let me... Oh, I can't bring one right now, can I? No, I couldn't carry one, so... Actually, I might be able to. Maybe I can. Let me see how much... Oh, only 8%? Yeah, I have plenty of time. Let me go over, drop all the dust, pull 1 Volt, then go and grab whatever dust I can carry. That way I can take a Volt with me to Extinction to just drop all these building supplies into. Fridge, Volts. Man, relentless. Get rid of one of you guys and like a bunch of them, you pop up. Alright, fantastic. And I am still carrying all the dust I came in with. Alright, next is the Extinction server we were in. Gonna let me go. There we go. Okay, we'll craft up a single piece of element. That'll get my pants going. Then we'll just take a stack of element to run the thing while we're here. I'll have to see if I can get that last day off. It will also be a Tuesday. Oh, it should be a Wednesday. Let me actually check. 16 days, so 15, 14, 13, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this will be 0. Yeah, so 28th is our last day. Okay. It's funny because I just need this one piece of element to be able to get all the other pieces of element over there. Great, okay. Now let's move on over. Withdraw stack. Inventory limit. Oh, because I gotta deposit this here. So we'll deposit all the dust while I'm here, and then grab this element. We have 139,000 cementing paste, 226,000 narcotics, some gunpowder, some pearls. Nothing too crazy amazing. But alright, let's pack up what we don't need here. We'll leave that there just so that way we don't fall through stuff. Yeah, base has been pretty hidden most of the time anyway, so... Pack up these fridges. Oh, some of these fridges have something in them. Probably Empty cryopods. Almost dead cryopods. Man, lots of almost dead cryopods. Oh, this fridge has so much beer in it. I don't even know why this fridge has so much beer in it. That's crazy. I've had beer this whole time. On Extinction. Yeah, no clue either. But it's there. Nah. Nah, I don't know, maybe. Back when we thought it was useful. uh let's see. Yeah. Screaming Sicilians. I will. Oh, that'll always be my answer. In terms of like, are we talking companies or are we talking homemade pizza? Companies. Ooh. That's a good question.
Something quick, I'd probably pick Pizza Hut. I had to think about it, I wouldn't.
I've run a Pizza Hut before. You know,
I
I
have
can't
to.
say. Yeah. So you know my dilemma with choosing Pizza Hut. It's kind of like, I know how that's made.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking, just like, I guess, maybe taste that I'm accustomed to. Yeah, like I said, if I were just like, if you told me something right off the top of my head, I'd probably say that just because the first thing comes.
I don't know. I've liked Domino's. I actually really liked Papa John's for quite a while.
See, Papa John's, I've never liked Papa John's.
Papa John's is the unpopular pizza choice, I think, though.
I thought their dough tasted like crap, their sauce tastes like crap. I don't know. That dude's crazy. He loves the pizza, though. I will give him that. Yeah, I know all about that. I mean, it all started with one word, and NFL, then it was the NFL. And the NFL did something, then right after that, it just completely rolled.
All fell apart.
Yeah, I mean, when they lost the NFL because of what he said, like, the company had no choice but to, like, see ya.
Be like, hey. Yeah.
If they would have been able to keep him, they would have. But, you know, people in the public eye were just, like, hounding him and...
Yep, once you get out for blood, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm probably not going to be around for that one, but... Yep, and rush it and take everything. Yep, I've seen it. Carrier mode. Let's take this down with me. This is have... This does not have the element. Or do I? Withdraw stack. All right, down we go. I'll put this here for right now as we pack up the whole rest of everything. Man, to think of all the effort we put into making this thing, it's just getting torn down. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give everything I have away. Some guy will be like, I'm new, does someone can make me a pterodon saddle? You want 1,000 dinos and a base and everything?
You want everything?
You want to go right to the top?
Best player that ever was right now?
Most dinos I ever gave away at one time was 600 or something.
600, wow.
Yeah. Well, it was right at the time when they changed the kibble system over. So I had like 15 stegos and 20 tricks.
Yeah, so you're sitting on a bunch of extra stuff.
So I was... What? All the kibble dinos? Yeah. Oh, I only need this one dino? Well, goodbye to the other 20.
Yeah.
I don't either. You want to tame a Rex? Got kibble? No. Well, you go tame about 16 scorpions first. Oh, you want to get that rock golem? Haha, go have fun getting the mantis first. And then getting that mantis to lay eggs.
Alright, put this in carry mode. Bring this vault down one level. Put this here. Go back to storage mode and pick up everything. 200 stone ceilings and 25 metal ceilings. That's very satisfying to be able to just pull up an entire base at once, though. Considering that our neighbors are the guys who originally had this location, I wonder what they're gonna think that this space like almost disappears overnight.
Make it disappear in an hour.
Yeah. Yep, that's the 28th. It's a Tuesday. That's our last day. Man, I can't even imagine trying to do this cleanup without an exomech. I really
That's why
cannot even see
bases.
it.
That's why big bases would just sit empty on maps, and people would just come and render them in and never play on the map simply because tearing down that base and losing all that resource.
Yeah. Yep.
You just go around the outer edge of the base, all the foundations, and it'll pick everything up second floor and up. Or everything from the second. Yeah.
Yeah, and since these things can jump so high, it doesn't really matter, like, the location or anything else either. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just keep them frozen, that's all. Just keep going out there and just... Yeah, that's it. That's all you gotta do. Keep a sign that says, I'm doing my part. Okay. Well, I think most of those things have gotten rid of all those chemicals and everything, the CFCs, chlorofluoro, whatever they're called. So, like, spraying them around ain't gonna do much anymore. Yeah, but the ozone layer is literally keeping us from frying to death. So, that's a pretty big one. That's a pretty big one. I mean, it literally is.
Yeah,
It literally
that
is.
is 100%
That is
true.
that is 100% scientific fact. God, sometimes.
And the Earth is flat.
Okay, here's the thing. A lot of scientists have nothing to gain, and most of them are putting the money out of their pocket. Like, so they really don't have any reason to lie. Most scientists are privately funded by themselves or through purely charity. Sure. Yeah. Also rockets.
The same.
Well, they're suborbital, but nonetheless, they're like the intention is to go to space at some point.
They're both doing the same thing. They're both doing the space thing, and they both have the same end goal. They're just going about it in two completely separate paths. One's going right for Mars, and the other one's kind of baby stepping it and like, look what I can do.
What the hell is holding this thing up? This thing is literally floating. There's nothing holding you up. Oh, there we go. Now it broke down the entire base. Jesus. There's one tiny wall here, I think. Yep. This column's right here. There's columns right there. Just got to get the columns around the edges. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what Lost Island has to it. I haven't seen enough information like about it to really see if it's great or not, but everything that I've seen has been pretty awesome so far. Oh, the Karchar? Yeah, that'd be cool, but I don't, not holding my hopes up for it. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, but I mean, I don't know what it's. I mean, apparently it's playable on other on certain maps and stuff. So it's been out there and it's been play tested, but I don't really know what it does.
There's like 200 like custom maps. Just only a few of them actually get any notice.
Yeah.
Very first one ever to be considered was the one that's never been even talked about since. That's
You talking about the center?
No.
Oh.
Valheim, the original Valheim for. That was like being made at the same time when Center was finished. Then Ragnarok came out of nowhere. You didn't hear about it?
We'll leave these here. Leave the steps up to this thing as well. What's in here? Do I have a bunch of Giga eggs? I'll be so... If this thing is... Nope, it's completely empty. Great. That works. I thought that whole fridge was full of Giga eggs. Alright. Man, the amount of effort we went to just to get this location. We even had a secret room we never even used here in the bottom base. Had a door to it and everything. Oh, what's in this cooking pot? Wood and thatch. All right. Okay, and I guess this will all just decay. Minus this down here, I'll have to just leave that there for now. Come back in for all this tech when I'm... There's only a few people on right now. I might be able to get up that cliff. Maybe. Man, if I can, that would be awesome. If I can, I'll come down here and pack everything up. Yep, we don't need any of these cryopods. Just grab these cryo fridges and throw out the pods. Few hundred cryopods, all goodbye.
I'd take them.
I mean, there's a lot of them. If you want them, I mean, they've only got 8 days, or some of them are dead. But I mean, I just don't want to fill up this vault with them.
What map are you on?
On our extinction map. 1006. Hey, welcome, Tomas. We're just finally condensing and emptying all our stuff down because tomorrow starts Lost Island. So we're officially done. Couldn't do it. As far as we can go was the beta, because Survive the Ark Alpha is practically impossible, and with all the glitches, there wasn't much I could do. So kind of just condensing everything down from all the bases one by one. We didn't have much on Ab. Ab's already gone. Scorched is already gone. So this extinction, we're pretty much just bringing everything over here. Or condensing all our stuff on extinction. Genesis 2, same thing. Condensing all of those. Beta's still good, to be honest. Yeah, I was just really hoping that, honestly, I don't think I would have had any issue with the boss itself. I think the boss would have been easy sauce, no problems. But it was just to survive the Ark.
You made it 99.99999% of the way.
Yep, and at the very end...
held up by something out of your control.
Yep. Couldn't do anything about it, so... Alright, let me see if I can make it all the way up there first.
Too bad you weren't MLG, esports pro.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe if I would have had some... If I would have had somebody step in and been like, hey, you're right, this is broken, but no chance of that. Let's see, can I make it all the way back?
Where's Phase when you need
No shit, I can make it up the cliff. Alright, perfect. Good stuff. I can literally jump from the hatchery all the way at the bottom directly back up to our base on the cliff. That's insane. Who's ready for tomorrow? Not me, honestly. I really am excited to go do stuff on Lost Island, but at the same time, I'm just like, man, all the things I could have accomplished. So I'm happy, sad, and excited all at the same time. Alright. I'm going to pack up the entirety of this base. I think I'll even move these things over here. Because the only ones that we really need left are... Oh, well, these are broken, so can't do anything about those. anything I can pack up, I will, but... If I can, or if it takes a lot to repair, I'm just going to leave it. What are you doing with all your stuff? I mean, right now, just putting it away. I mean, eventually, I'll probably end up just giving it away to, you know, whoever does it. We'll be on the island, you know, giving away all our stuff, or most of it.
I would like to keep that flak, just so I can keep trying that mission.
Yeah. I'm not gonna give stuff like that. That's a really solid, like, ridiculously powerful set of flak.
Down here on Gen 2, if you don't want to have the base, I can just make a small little building to store whatever you want to keep around.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably condense everything down into like a really small amount of stuff that I'd like to keep, because I'm probably going to keep the Giga Breeders in case, you know, in case there's ever something content that comes back that you guys need Gigas for, because, you know, they're tried, true, and proven, so, and they're all marked as breeders, so there's some base ones in there that have no mutations as well, in case you guys wanted to try your hand at the breeding game.
Hey, that's all I'm going to try anymore, is I'm going to try and... My goal now is to find all the notes, name all the dinos. And my new setup at my base will help me keep track of the dinos.
Yeah. Yeah, but like since I'm just passing through the game, I don't want to go ahead and take up a place that's you know, obviously considered prime real estate, and this is a huge prime real estate place here. So I'll let it mainly just decay out. Keep what I need, get rid of everything else. And we'll pop on just for one thing or another. And since I can just grab these and move them, I really don't need to keep all this down here. Because now that I can just literally jump up this cliff, which I still think is pretty crazy, that these things are capable of that kind of stuff. Even Mr. Beelzebufo Bufo didn't have these kind of hops. So, just put this here. Then we'll grab that other one, and that'll be that for down there. So we'll grab this and bring it upstairs. I love that you can carry a transmitter. Oh man, I really would like to, if I ever did something like this again, I would like to try and live my entire challenge off of a tech, off of a Strider and an Exomech. I'd like to see just how far I can get with those two things. You know, obviously have other dinos, but just my entire base live on there. That'd be fun. Oh, well, down I go again, I guess.
I mean, you could build a small little base on the Strider.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, build a base on top of the Strider, and that would be where I do all my stuff, and, you know, have the Exomech that I would just carry on top of the Strider, and that would be it. I would live my entire like arc thing on that Strider. I think that would be fun.
Technically, you would need a third.
A third?
You would need a third for one thing and one thing only, and that's metal. And that would be a magma.
Well, I mean, because of the furnace.
You
Yeah.
would be able to smelt the metal, and you wouldn't store all of that. Because once you stack the strider full of weight of metal and try to
Hey,
cook it
bro,
on
have you
top.
still given up? Yeah, it's not so much given up. I can't do it. I can't do it. The invisible dodos are not allowing me to do it. That's my problem. Invisible dodos are my issue right now. So, nothing I can do. Don't want to just write it off, but I don't have much choice. So, condensing everything down. So, you can't have a furnace on a Strider?
You could have like the small one, but not the big one.
Got it.
You can put.
Okay.
I've been able to put them on the big ones on a Bronto, but I mean the Bronto pretty much couldn't move anywhere, and it was whatever the Bronto's weight was I could put in the furnace.
Yeah. Yeah, that
And
makes
the
sense.
weight reduction only goes for what's inside of the strider, not what's on top of it. So you could max out that weight really quick.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With the magma, you get weight reduction with everything, and you could just collect a little bit of metal, collect a little bit of obsidian, crystal.
Waiting for Lost Island. AC Mega Shillian would be OP with its already health. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. A Mega Shellin base. I mean, it'd be really slow though. And the problem is the reason I would say the Tech Strider is strictly because you could build a base on top of it and harvest the materials that you need.
I do
And
want to
you know,
build a base on a turtle.
yeah, I think a turtle base would be because you could just build an underwater turtle base. That would be pretty useful. So,
Well, I mean, it's going to get attacked, but
just put a whole bunch of cannons on it. Walking fortress. All kinds of turrets. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate because there are some really cool, like, things that could have been done. Yeah, I haven't been to Ragnarok. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just go over there, like, now and go just do stuff on Rag. Because I haven't done anything.
speaking of that, like a few days ago, I built like a tiny little hut because I need the tech lights for my other thing, so I have a small little base over
Hmm.
there. But yeah, I'm saying there's a small little base over there, right next to Red Op,
Squid
that I've got
Trench.
that we could work out of. Go grab some dinos and go over there.
It'd be pretty fun.
We got a spawn
So,
point, we got a transmitter get out, so.
did you want this? Did you want these cryopods or no?
No, I'm good. I'll just
Okay.
buy some.
Cool. Alright, let me put this... Start putting some of this other stuff away. Oh, we're at 350. I thought Volts only had 300 capacity.
$350.
Oh, well, shit. Your ab base got wiped by a Spino? Damn, sorry to hear that. Spino got beef with my base or something. Yeah, or somebody riding the Spino. You know how it goes. A 148.7 Ascendant Rifle Blueprint. Signs, some other stuff. transmitters. Alright. No, it was dedicated. It was dedicated with friends. Probably just some pesky Spino. Upset about the state of Ark. Back in my day, I was the Grand Predator. Well, no, Rex was the Grand Predator. Then eventually Spino got an update. So we'll move these three here. Dinopithecus throws poop bombs. I'm terrified for PvP. Yeah, I can only imagine how the Dinopithecus is gonna be in PvP. Frankly, I think it's kind of I understand that PvP is the flagship for Ark, but like it is upsetting how much like PvE gets screwed at the end of the day. I don't have anything great here, so okay. Just leave them. Alright, what do I have? Can I get rid of? We will put... Hold on, let me move a bin over here real quick. I got 10 minutes before I can move anyway, so... Carry mode. Get one of those preserving bins, put it right next to the replicator. So that way when I spawn in, I could have access to it. Okay, put this element in there. I guess I'll put those Deddy boxes in there too. Alright, and go bag this up again. Glad to see you still live. Yeah, as long as I don't crash, I mean, I'll still be really broadcasting, so... Which, you know how it goes. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Details of the map sound amazing. Yeah, if you actually want to go ahead and get a good view of the map is inspired by Elder Scrolls Tamriel, the continent of Tamriel. So if you want to get a feel for the map, I would look at that, and you'll know exactly what it looks like before you even spawn in. Still pissed about the Dinopithecus for the new Dino. Yeah, I can't say I'm like too excited about the the butterfly dimorph either. Like, it seems okay, but like, I feel like there's better options. For the Samontocrops or whatever it's called. Yeah, the butterfly dino.
The one that's like a backpack and like.
If it flies, I'll have a lot less complaints. So. A Suchomimus would have been cool. Let me look at the Suchomimus. What is this? Suchomimus. Or Suchomimus. Whatever. Suchomimus. Okay, so it's a Baryonyx looking thing. It's in the same species as Baryonyx. Yeah. Huh. That would have been cool as fuck. That would have been cool as fuck. Yeah. Why wouldn't people want that? What the hell? Would it be crazy if the best blueprints in the game really did come from fishing?
They used to. For the longest time, if you wanted the best of the best, you had to fish.
The butterfly thing it glides like a glide suit, but runs off weight and stamina. Yeah, and see, that's what we were saying, that it's useful, barely. I mean, sure, it's for people who don't have ab and can now get a glide suit as a dino, I guess. But still, it's not really that great. I would have preferred to see more novel dinos than something that seems like something we've seen before. Glide suit is better, yeah. A glide suit could be better. I mean, I can assume that the problem with the glide suit is it burns durability.
Yeah, but how many real dinos out there picked up and carried humans around like they were their friends?
Yeah.
No, I said as friends. As
Yeah.
friends, they're.
Yeah. Well, here's.
Otherwise, humans would have been screwed simply over pterodons. Just like pterodons are pretty territorial. You know,
here's my problem. How long is it until they disable the gliding from the fucking synopticrops or whatever it is? That's my question. Well, every time they've introduced something to the game, PvP abuses the shit out of it, and they have to disable it. So, like, I'm wondering how long it is until the Dinopithecus can't do fucking anything, and then how long until like the glide dino doesn't do anything either.
Well, the Chalicorithium or whatever, the beer drinker, that thing used to be like really OP, and that used to be like really OP in PvP. People would use that to just destroy people, and then they like nerfed it. That's why it was useless.
Yeah, and in PvE, like, I mean, look at my entire gear playthrough. Think about some of the dinos I have just completely brushed off, or not given two fucks about. Because they were pointless. The Baryonyx was great. And then I got a Megatherium, and then there was no point. And then, like, Rex was awesome. And then I got a Giga, and I had no need for the Rex. Yeah, like, so many things that just completely... It feels like dinosaurs should have their own niches. Like, a Rex... I understand that, like, a Giga, quote, is their top big mega predator and everything, but a Rex really should have some abilities that make it stand out, where your choices are, do I use a Spino, do I use a Rex, do I use a Giga, kind of thing.
Yeah, instead of,
I feel like they should have made them, like, aside from just a mate boost, I think if they would have had two Rexes, so that way they would have had a small pack boost. Like, if you had a male and female, they would get the mate boost, and they would get their own pack boost, so they would run in groups of two. I think that would have been cool. I was
going to say, Rexes feel like they would have ran in pairs of two.
Giga was a Rex-sized creature. Yeah, but for the sake of Ark, I mean, the Giga was a little smaller. The Giga was more like a very large Baryonyx. A 2 stamina butterfly thing versus a cloth shirt damaged with glide suit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see that. The cloth, the glide suit definitely gives people the ability to really abuse their way through their equipment. Yeah, I hope they give us, like, backpacks or some kind of thing like that in number 2. Because I'll be back for number 2. I just don't know if I'll put all the time and effort that I did here. Yeah. But, like, I do feel like some dinosaurs, like, take for instance the Stego. The Stego is a phenomenal example of what Arc capability should have been. The Stego, it's got three modes in it. That should have been the case. Hmm? Yeah, but that's what I was saying. That's a good example of what would have been a great addition for a dino, a great way to design your dinos. If you would have given like each dino an ability to change what it does or transition its role, that would have been great. The Stego is a great example. You know, transition your dinos from from speed to tank to damage, have the ability for the dino to transition between those three modes. That would have been awesome. Yeah, I'm sure it. Yeah, Stegos should do bleed. Well, Stegos do puncture, I believe. Which you know it does like a certain amount of bleed while it sticks you in place. But then the Stego is kind of stuck too. You just got to get lucky and hit the sweet spot on that tail. A lot of dinos should do bleed now that I think of it. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of dinos that should do something other than what they do. Yeah, game is really old. Yeah, I hear a lot about that.
Good old days.
The good old days.
Good old days that you knew that that you and a dino were dying today. But which one? Was it going to be you or a tribe mate, or was it going to be your dino?
It's funny. Almost forgot to bring back all this element dust. Carno does bleed, does 5% bleed. Yeah, a lot of them do like 5. I think bleed is 5% across the board, but the Carno is a prime example of just a garbage dino. Like you use it you use it until you find something slightly better. The Carno has no place in any like army. In PvP or PvE, the Carno has no place whatsoever. You think if somebody went through all the effort to mutate the Carno? Yeah. I want to do a challenge where I only use raptors to do the boss fight. I mean, it's doable. I mean, Dodo Whispers. He's doing a Dodo only run, so I mean,
I was
completely
thinking,
doable.
what about Dillos? Dilophosaurs.
Yeah.
Those would be a good choice.
Yep. They're kind of slow. That's my only real like. I think Troodons are pretty cool, but man, fuck those things. All right, let me transfer back to our main server where we're working at right now. It's funny you say that because we really don't. We discuss a lot of things that kind of just. There's only like the 2000s only consisted of like a few major events, and everybody just kind of disregards everything else. Oh, there. Yep, that's the big one. Let's see. Like most of my like 2000s experience can be summed up in what happened in pop culture. Jurassic World Evolution 2, Carno headbutts goats to outer space. There you go. You could start doing Jurassic World Evolution. Why don't you just get number 2 and that could be your thing? Well, I don't know, because number 2 has a lot more, more parks, a lot more of the same shit. Yeah. Everything. Yeah. Exactly. But you can build them in like deserts and like swamps and forests and stuff now, and yeah, all the things you ever wanted in Jurassic World 2 or World 1. Yeah. Yeah, just watching it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Deposit priority. There we go. Sea of Thieves would be pretty cool.
That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, there's a few pirate games, but not really like any multiplayer pirate games.
I think the last notable pirate game that anybody's going to think of is Assassin's Creed.
I was going to say Greedfall.
Sure.
Greedfall is a pretty decent pirate game, but it's more like fantasy. It's more like magical pirates. But it's still pretty cool.
It's sad that Atlas never made it to the status it needed to make it to, because I always wanted that to come to console.
Yeah. Yeah, because I would play Atlas. I would do a year challenge at Atlas if it had.
Atlas was crazy, but I think they almost made like a slave system in Atlas, like, and how, like, there were so many people that would just, like, play the game just to grind materials and, like, work and mine.
Is the smoke pit gone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had no idea the smoke pit disappeared. I came over here in a small panic.
No, I moved all the things over there, and I grabbed your mutagel. If you need it back, I have it at my base. But I figured that was something you couldn't transfer out, and I could keep safe.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you guys... If you guys need stuff, just make sure that, like, I can have stuff for the stream, I mean, to give away.
Oh,
but
yeah,
other than that, if you guys need it,
I'm grabbing... I mean, since you were condensing down, I'm grabbing the little things that you probably wouldn't need as much anymore.
Yeah, well, you guys can, since
like
since
the cloner,
I'm not...
I took the cloner over and I threw it in the water and started cloning, so...
Yeah, since I'm not going to be doing anything with the mutagen, feel free to use it. I mean, I'm not going to use it, obviously.
Yeah, you can't take that and give it away to somebody on the island or...
Yeah.
That it doesn't make much sense for that. And like I said, I probably won't use it.
I'm probably still going to breed dodos, so, although I'll probably... What'll happen, my schedule will turn into, 3 days on Lost Island, come back, check all the bases, 3 days on Lost Island, 3 days on Lost Island, and that'll be what I do.
No, the only things I grabbed was the cloner, and I needed some of those pieces from the mission thing, and I figured the missions were fairly over.
Yeah.
Except for the one, and you have to do it solo, so there's not a need for waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, base was still right there.
This is 360 and 357. I have to figure out a way to condense these two. This one's got one mutation, this one's got two mutations. Wait, where did the first mutation come from? Was that... Oh, 344, so... Yeah. 344, 357M, and then... What were the original ones? 344H, 357. 357 was the first mutation. 369 is the new... No, 357 was their normal. So where the fuck did this first mutation come from? Are you going to invite all of us into a tribe on Lost Island or no? I have no idea. I mean, I assume, like, we'll all pop onto the same thing. As far as I'm concerned, like, if you guys show up and you want into the tribe and you want to do some stuff, be my guest. I'm not going to complain. The only thing I ask is, like, we do have a goal, which is to try and beat the boss, whatever the boss may be. So, find yourself some good Dinopithecus, level 150s, and we'll work from there. If you want to breed them, be my guest. We just need to get a few for boss fights. 357, so 69. Show ancestors. So this is 1, and this should be also 1. Oh, 2 because it took the original one. Okay, I see. I don't think this is going to be very useful. 360. No, unfortunately, I'm sorry, baby. You're going to have to die. You have a mutation, and I really don't want your mutation to go to waste, but you have 2 mutations with only 1 upward stat. I'm sorry, baby. You're a good dodo. You did nothing wrong. And I like your little blue nose, too. So it's very sad that you have to die. Going to Lost Island, I'm probably just going to sit there and do stuff. I don't know. I think Lost Island will be a good change of pace for me.
I'll take my pterodon and fly around.
Yeah, do something other than what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Well, I mean, for Lost Island, that'll be my first goal. It's a houseboat and a pterodon.
Tame all the new creatures and play it in survival. I'm not going to ruin it for me in creative. Yeah, I would never play it in creative, honestly. I feel like I've had enough like creative Minecraft to know that I much prefer survival to creative. Oh, what happened to the... Did you also move those 2 vaults?
Oh, they're up top.
Oh, on
they're
the... okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Right, yeah, those are...
Yeah, if you need something, I'm just over at Corey's base setting up some things for him.
Alright, yeah.
I just need some of those pieces. I can bring whatever you need back.
No, most of it's like... I just was keeping stuff in there so that way I knew where it was, but nah. No issues either way.
Yeah. Like if you still need a furnace or something, bring it back.
Yeah.
Just trying to get...
Are you converting element right now?
Huh?
Are you converting element?
No, I'm putting up like the stone gates and like other things at Corey's base. Just to get...
Okay, yeah, because we had 500,000 shards and now it's down to 128. So I'm just trying to figure out where all those shards went.
How much element do you have?
I mean, we have 3,000, but no, I didn't convert it to element. I was holding on to it as shards. So 400,000 shards, just like poof.
Need some?
No, I don't need the shards. I'm kind of just like, it's just a matter of like, you know how well I keep track of all my like resources. I constantly keep track of everything. So when all my numbers start disappearing, I'm kind of just, I always wonder where the hell shit's gone. That's all.
Yeah, I farmed the shit out of that 3 times.
Yeah, so did I. That's why we had the 500,000 shards that are now
Well, that's why I was wondering if you had
1/5.
converted into element or anything like that. I don't.
We had like
I'm just taking a guess.
700,000 shards, and I converted like a lot of that down. That's how we have almost like 4,000 element.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm like, where's the 400,000 shards gone?
Yeah, I thought you were talking about that it went to.
Nope. It was there when I started my stream. So between the start of it and now, it's gone. Yeah.
I am at Corey's base. I don't think there's anything in this back. Anybody else been on? Just
Yeah, I had 493,000 like earlier today. All of 2 hours ago.
crash there. Oh, who's got babies out? He
Well,
must have been on.
I guess it really doesn't matter. Kind of just.
You want some? I'll give you some.
No, it's listen, it's not about the shards. It's about the fact that my stuff disappears and nobody ever bothers to tell me it disappears or why it disappears. I don't mind if people take stuff or borrow things. It's just
I'm trying to think who needs some because fucking 3 times with fucking. I just looked at Easty. Easty's still got like.
yeah, 1,000,000+ shards.
Yeah, I'm getting close to him, but I don't have as much as him.
Well, won't watch ArcTuber YouTubers who will be playing it. Probably watch Neebs, Scorched, and Extinction.
No,
Yeah.
they're definitely not scripted. Like, they have ideas of what they're gonna do, but nothing they say or do is... Been watching them since before they were actually Newbies Gaming. Simon? He's an old man. He's like 47, 48.
Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and hop off for tonight before it horrifically crashes on me, because I know it's only a matter of, like, the next half hour before it'll explode. So, tomorrow starts Lost Island. Yeah, as soon as I get the update done, I'll go ahead and pop on, and we'll head over to Lost Island. We'll be making the whatever server we go into public knowledge, so feel free to go ahead and stop on by if you want to say hello, or if you feel like helping out on something. Anyway, we will catch you all again tomorrow, right here on How Far Can We Get in a Year. See you then.
Man, I thought I was close to Easty on how much element I had, but I only got like 20.